Hello, this is George Senda, the real, authentic, official, original, the one, the only, the authentic, the guy from Pittsburgh. And it's been a difficult couple of days for a lot of reasons. So, let me tell you. I went to the ER finally yesterday. They x-rayed me. They had this inflatable thing they put me on to lift me from the ER gurney to the x-ray table. It felt like I was in a raft or a very weird waterbed. So I was in there for 5 hours. There was a fire in the hospital on the second floor in a closet while I was there. It was ice cold. They set a new record for freezing the patients without cryogenics. It was ice cold in the hospital. Came out, it was ice cold. And then, of course, I go home and I said, well, I will go to Safeway and get cat litter and food. And, of course, what happens when I get to Safeway? It starts pouring. And I did not push the stuff home, but in the 3 short blocks, waiting for the bus and going home and getting off the bus, I got drowned. It took me an hour to get warm. Okay, there were 2 pieces of mail and another stupid thing, Indigo credit, that's going to turn me down. I'll throw it away. And then there was, this is not it. Hold on, grabbed the wrong thing. This is a letter I got. They sent me 2 of them. They did not send me an email, which is very odd. They had my email address. No email. Your COVID PCR test was negative. We were not able to detect the presence of COVID-19 in your body on the day testing took place. Note, this does not mean you cannot get infected in the future. You did not already have COVID-19 in the past, which means I need a time machine. Continue to follow the guidelines to help providers and from the Public Health Department. COVID-19 PCR test performed February 4th, 2021, negative. That is the 5th time I've been tested. Well, today I went in and got the vaccine. And I walked up this hill. And my knee, oh, by the way, my knees were x-rayed. They are injured, but they are not fractured. They are not broken. The doctor gave me, what the hell did he give me here? 600 milligram ibuprofen for pain. And he gave me cyclobenzaprine generic for Flexeril for muscle spasms. And he said, while nothing is broken or fractured, it's going to take you months to heal. So I will file the claim with the county connection for pain and suffering or whatever. All right, went in, walked up the hill, and when I got up the hill, a hospital employee said, you need help? I said, I can manage going in, but I would like a wheelchair going down, and the next time I do this in 3 weeks, I'm going into the hospital, take the elevator upstairs, and go in the emergency room and go in the back where the tents are. All right, here is the fact sheet, the book-length novel, for if you get the Pfizer vaccine, and it seems to be contradictory. You are being offered, I have a choice to say no, I guess, the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine to prevent coronavirus disease caused by SARS-CoV-2. Now I'm confused. It's COVID-19 and SARS-CoV-2. Are there 2 vaccines in one? This is like search breath mints. The blah, blah, blah is a vaccine, may prevent you from getting COVID. There is no U.S. FDA approved vaccine to prevent COVID. And yet, later on in here, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine is unapproved vaccine that may prevent COVID-19. There is no vaccine approved to prevent. And then they tell who to get the vaccine, who shouldn't get the vaccine, what are the ingredients. I'm not going to read all the chemical names. I wish Moroni were alive. He could tell me what this stuff means. And they gave it the muscle, 2 doses, 3 weeks. So difference, side effects, injection, site pain, I had a little bit of it, burn for a minute, tiredness, headache, I had a headache, muscle pain, chills, joint pain, fever, site swelling, redness, nausea, I had a little bit of that, feeling unwell, and swelling your face and throat. Well, this got numb, and dizziness and weakness. Didn't do any of that. But somewhere in here they also say that this in clinical tests, I can't remember what it is, with 20,000 people, it said that it prevented the vaccine. So I don't know what the hell to think. So anyway, I had it. They had a whole bunch of people. They had one lady in front of me. She was being pushed in a wheelchair, and she was like 93. Whoa. And Wednesday, when Kathy and I came out, they were injecting a bunch of people in the hospital for the virus. So that was kind of amazing. Okay, the iPad is dead. Tuesday night, it fell off the bed and cracked the digitizer. I have the replacement digitizer, which the email doesn't understand the word digitizer. And no, I don't have COVID. I do not have COVID. There's a difference. I've taken the vaccine, and there is no live virus in the vaccine, so I do not have COVID. This is the digitizer. I'm not going to open it up because I do not want to break the glass. There's no live virus in the vaccine, so I do not have COVID. But the glass cracked on the left corner of the iPad and spread, so there's the digitizer with the tools. I will keep the tools. And then I have ordered the home button. The home button last night literally disintegrated. It was already broken, and the place I took it to fix it, they couldn't get a home button. Well, I found 2 of them in 20 minutes on eBay. So I've ordered one. I'm going to buy another one for my iFixit. The other iPad will be done next Wednesday. They did not properly put the glass on that iPad over there. It was loose, which is why I didn't have a tempered glass protector on it, which will go on it when it gets repaired, and the other one. There are picks to pry the iPad open. They give you a suction cup. They give you a cleaning cloth. And they give you these little tools, which I will keep. There are various tools for you opening up, taking out screws. So, the home button was broken in pieces when it was sent to me in the envelope from the guy in Indiana, and it finally it disintegrated so much that the pieces disappeared. I have no idea if they went into the iPad or not. And eventually I will buy a third iPad because I'm tired of this. All right, here's Kathy's Women's Magazine First. I bought that because she said she couldn't find it. And if you wondered, they gave me this giant card, and it has all the information, and there is the proof that I have taken. Let me get that over there. Taken the vaccine. I'm hiding my personal medical information, and on the back it's you go in 3 weeks, and reminder, they gave me a phone number. All this stuff fell out of my wallet when I was in the Safeway. All my paperwork fell out. So, other than that, I haven't had any side effects. I was real worried. My pharmacist at Safeway told me I shouldn't. But you hear all these horror stories. Okay. For Kathy, I bought pork pock stickers. She loves these things. I bought beef Merlot for me. I bought 2 ham and cheese scrambles for breakfast. Mr. Lamp Oil may have been banned. I don't remember. Let's see what else here. Oh, by the way, when I took the muscle relaxant, the pain in my back that had been in my back since I went flying on the bus New Year's Eve stopped. Absolutely stopped cold. Okay, I have Pagoda pork egg rolls for Kathy. It's a pretty big package. I have for me Ling Ling teriyaki chicken pot stickers. I have a dozen eggs, which I'll leave in there for now. I gotta make room. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pork chops. And it's some poor rain tomorrow. Now I'm gonna put this stuff away, so bear with me. I'll be right back. And that place was full of about 50 people. There had a lot of seniors going in. So people were coming up the hill, driving up, walking in, I guess in their cars or whatever. Several people in wheelchairs and walkers. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. It still hurts to get up. Oh. Okay, there's more. My freezer is now full. Okay. I have, by the way, I spent a lot of money. Over $100. And distressingly, I charge money back at my charge card, which I'm trying to pay off, but I'll take care of that in the next month. 4 wheat oat nut bread, which is healthy and good tasting. I haven't found the 7 grains they used to have. Put that on top of the eggs. 4 gigantic oranges. They want too damn much for the mandarin oranges. They want $5 a bag. Oh, there's my other phone. 2 cans of chicken, canned chicken. Turn this off. Huge oranges, absolutely huge. I never see them growing that big on any orange trees around here. Tomorrow will be pouring rain. I fed Orangey. I fed Tiny One. I fed Blackie. And I talked to Chatacopper. All right, Bailey's Irish Cream Creamer. They had this on sale, and I got the last 2. It's for the pork chops or whatever else I want to bake. Italian style Progresso breadcrumbs. A markdown can of chicken home-style noodle soup. Okay. A can of sliced peaches. Two jars of Classico Italian sausage with peppers and onions. I'm going to make chili or spaghetti next month in the pressure cooker. It was on sale for $2 a piece. There's the other can of chicken. Going to eat that with a salad or maybe a canned tuna fish. Orgy got a pouch of real salmon tonight, so he was very happy. And I have to get some for Tiny One because she likes it too. And then we have here a bottle of Martinelli's. Now you can make spaghetti in a pressure cooker. Okay, and amazingly, the first bottle I have seen of Lysol deodorizing cleaner since the lockdown started in March. This used to be $3.13 a bottle at Walmart. This was $4.39. I had to switch to Mr. Clean. So March till now, almost a year since it's been in the stores. 2 bags of, I love this stuff, but time to eat some salad. Maple bourbon chicken chop kit, romaine lettuce, broccoli, red and Savoy cabbage. I normally do not like cabbage, but it's good in this. Green onions, carrots. I didn't know onion. Smoky bacon, uncured, golden honey almonds, and maple bourbon vinaigrette. Got 2 bags of that. And this is 2 tart Minute Maid pulp free. I gotta find an orange juice. One day I will, when I make room, I will have the Jack LaLanne juicer out of the closet and show you that when it's warmer. Thing of cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes. I call them cherry tomatoes. I don't know. Another bag of Pete's coffee. I went to the hospital yesterday at the ungodly hour for me of 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had no coffee. I went all day without coffee, which is horrifying. Okay, a can of pineapple. And a thing of Foster Farms smoked turkey, turkey ham, turkey bologna, turkey pastrami. And then finally, 2 tomatoes. I could not find anything cute for Valentine's Day for Kathy. And the candies and stuff, she wouldn't have liked the Russell Stover, and she's sick of Dove chocolate. So I said, well, I'll take care of you on the first we go to C's. Oh, and I don't know, I'll show you the Martinelli's. I got another bottle of Martinelli's. So that's it. Now, no, I think you do the spaghetti separate. I have a cookbook in that box, and it tells you how to make all this stuff in the pressure cooker. So, but I know I can make chili in there. I can make roast in there. I can make spaghetti in there. I can make stews and soups, and you can even bake a cake in that thing. So, let me look in the cookbook. And of course, you can look online. Okay, let's see. You can make oatmeal in here, pudding, mashed potatoes, soup, stews, and chilies. Different kinds of chilies. I'm going to get some Carol Shelby and make me a mess. Seafood and poultry. You can make chicken wings in it. I love chicken wings. Chicken and dumplings. I've never tried to make chicken and dumplings. Here's one pot penny and turkey meatballs, but beef, lamb, and pork. Pasta Bolognese. So let's look up that. That's close enough to spaghetti for government work. Okay, you can throw the pasta in there. Preheat the instant pot. Select saute on high heat. Wait 1 minute. Add the oil. Add the ground beef. Use a wooden spoon or spatula to break it up and stir about 3 minutes. Brown and cook the meat. Add the onion and stir. Cook for 1 minute. Add the garlic. Cook for 1 minute more. Add wine. Red wine, half a cup. And scrape the bottom to deglaze the pan. Cook for 1 minute till the alcohol smell is gone away. Add the salt, red pepper flakes. Well, I'll skip the red pepper flakes. Water and stir. Add pasta and stir. Pour the tomatoes or tomato sauce over to the even layer, covering the pasta. Secure lid. Select manual. Cook in high pressure for 5 minutes. Once cooking is complete, use a quick release. Test the pasta if it isn't quite done. Select saute and simmer for another 1 to 2 minutes. Serve topped with mozzarella cheese. So there's prep 10 minutes, pressure 5 minutes, total 30 minutes. You can cook pasta bolognese. Close enough spaghetti for my work. So in half an hour you can have spaghetti. So I will try to make spaghetti next month. Or chili. Or both. So just a moment. Floppy shoes on the wrong feet. Floppy shoes on the wrong feet. It got him into trouble. They put him in a bubble and pushed him out to sea. And I'm missing a key on my keyboard. One of them fell off. Keyboard keeps falling over. Okay, you can donate to PayPal at this address. And by the way, I emptied out the big 22-pound bag of cat food of Friskies sent by Top Cat. I thank him for that. He's going to send me more cat food in the future. So there's PayPal. Oop, I did that with... And what's on my shirt? Orange juice. I spilled orange juice. Sorry about that. But I got home. I went to feed Orangey and Tiny One. And doesn't believe send is a word. Sandaless. And you can send gift cards, checks, money orders, and things from Amazon and Chewy for the cats to my mailing address. Yeah. So, thank you, Wizzo. Hello, Pickle, 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 people eater. So, I'm going to have some. There's water in the ice thing from the Snapple. This particular orange juice needs to be sweeter, and it's too tart. Well, I'm going to drink it. I can think of better things one might do than watch me on a Friday evening, to be honest with you, but so it goes. Yeah, well, you know, Trump's lawyers today said it was scandalous, and they did a video where they deleted a whole bunch of paragraphs, and so it put Trump in a bad light. And they didn't. And it was not from the thing at the Capitol. It was from some time ago where they had white supremacists in North or South Carolina. They eliminated like 3 paragraphs that Trump was talking about Washington and Jefferson being slaveholders and saying some people are excellent and all of that, and they eliminated all that to make it look like he was saying that all white supremacists are excellent. This is how dishonest they are. And of course, I think they have to get 61 votes or 67 votes. It's not going to happen. So, no, they did not lie. Of course, I haven't looked at the thing, but I think it's ridiculous to try it. It's a law of attainder, or I don't remember if that's the correct term or not. You can't impeach someone who's no longer in office. They're a private citizen now. And there's another clause in the Constitution, but I'm too tired to remember it. I got drowned yesterday, too. I mean, it took me forever to get warm. So, you know, this is purely political. It's purely anti-Trump, and there are anti-Trump Republicans who probably will vote to impeach him, and that's all right. They'll be voted out in the next primary when they run for office because the 74, some say 80 million people, Trump voters, have a long memory. So, hello, welcome, Cussy. You know, to take out of context. Let me see if I can find the email for that. Oh, the problem is if I go into, maybe I can go to another venue. Hold on. Is there another window open? Yeah, okay. And Stephen Gardner is really mad. There was a bad economic report and less people, less money for stimulus. They're playing games with the stimulus. Okay, I'll find this thing. Oh God, I got a whole bunch of books to pick up tomorrow. I ordered a bunch of books at the library. And let me see here. Where's this story I read? Here we go. Trump lawyer obliterates the, quote, fine people, quote, hoax once and for all. And they talk about liberal networks forced to air it. Trump defense lawyer David Schoen definitively debunked the, quote, fine people hoax, quote, once and for all during day 4 of the impeachment trial. The best part, the mainstream media was forced to air Trump's remarks in full context for the first time ever. As you know, Joe Biden based his entire campaign around the hoax that Trump called neo-Nazis and white nationalists fine people in the summer of 2017. The only reason why people believe this is the mainstream media has replayed the clip of cutting out key moments that give his words more context. More specifically, they cut out the part where he says, I am not talking about the neo-Nazis and white nationalists because they should be condemned totally. As he did earlier, Sean played a video that the Democrat managers showed, followed by what they so conveniently left out. Parentheses, did the Democrats think Trump's team couldn't find the videos in full context? Apparently so, parentheses, they left the period out. Quote, this lie traveled around the world a few times and made its way into the Biden campaign talking points and ended up in the Senate floor, Schoen began. The Charlottesville lie, very fine people on both sides, except it wasn't all what he said. And I heard him talk that speech. They knew it then, they know it now. Watch this. But he said before playing the video, Trump defense team destroys the Charlottesville fine people hoax, and it's on Twitter. Here are the full comments, and they have, here you go. Excuse me, they didn't put down themselves as neo-Nazis. You had some very bad people in that group. You also had people that are very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group. This is Donald Trump speaking. Excuse me, I saw the same pictures that you did. You had people in that group that were there to protest the taking down of, to them, a very important statue and the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee to another name. Reporter, George Washington and Robert E. Lee are not the same. Trump, oh no, George Washington was a slave owner. Was George Washington a slave owner? Question mark. So George Washington loses status now? Are we going to take down, are we going to take down statues to George Washington? How about Thomas Jefferson? What do you think of Thomas Jefferson? You like him? Question mark. Okay, good. Are we taking down his statue? He was a major slave owner. Are we going to take down his statue? You know what? It's fine. You're changing history. You're changing culture. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and white nationalists. They should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group, that neo-Nazis and white nationalists, other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly. Now, in the other group, also, you had fine people. You had troublemakers, you see them come with the black outfits, with the helmets, and with the baseball bats. You had very bad people in the other group too. And if you remember, even Jake Tapper knew Trump was not referring to white nationalists before he eventually flip-flopped. So this comes from Trending Politics, and they show once again the lies of the liberal left when it comes to President Trump. So that's there. He was in bed with the Ringling Brothers. That'd be a little hard. The Ringling Brothers have been dead for a while. So is Barnum and Bailey. You impeach him for being in bed with people that are dead, which is kind of kinky. And I think Bailey Barnum has been dead for maybe 100 years, so that'd be a little hard to do. How did you manage that? I'm sorry, but it just struck me as funny. No, I'm not getting my knee fixed anytime soon, but they did give me an orthopedic referral. I gotta lose weight, and when I lose 50 to 100 pounds, and I'm working on it, slowly but surely, it's a matter of money and time and effort. In bed with the Ringling Brothers. Oh my God. I think that was Clyde Bailey or Beatty. I don't remember. Oh God. All right, you got me, you wizzo. Clown union leader with a cigar in his mouth between the two rings. I don't want to get started. I can say something. John Ringling is spinning in his grave right now. I do know the history of the Ringling Brothers Circus. Oh, God, and Barnum and P.T. Barnum. Oh, my God. I know what you meant. It just struck me as very funny. I'm sorry. I know, but that's not what you said. I read that and broke up. It's the visualization. Three clowns in the fountain. Which one will the fountain bless? Oh my God. It doesn't take much to amuse me. Oh boy. Made my neck hurt. Laughing so much. So, no, they gave me a referral to an orthopedic surgeon. I'm going to my doctor next month. I'll have her examine my knee. But ultimately, they're not going to operate on this knee until I lose probably 100 pounds. Well, that is I have purposely not bought any junk food lately. It all calls my name. I have laid entirely off of pizza, which I love. And, eating salad here. Next month I'll be eating more salad and more vegetables and more fruit. But I just gave my neighbor about 12 Meals on Wheels dinners that I could not eat. Salmon and a lot of cheese omelets. I can't stand that stuff. And some fake crab meat salad. Forgot to give her the oatmeal. And the plain Quaker oatmeal was horrible. So next month I'll go to Costco and I'll go to Food Max and I'll go to the farmer's market too. And it's going to be warmer and less rain. Getting broccoli and carrots and cauliflower and lettuce and tomatoes and onions and green beans. Fresh stuff. Good healthy stuff. Ben Roethlisberger, right? I always suspected that Secretary of State guy in Georgia. Where they fooled around with election results. And have I said, oh God, now I can't. Have I said fire Mike Tomlin lately? So, White Russian? I'm a little confused. Well, you know, Kathy knows she has to lose weight. Her back is in constant pain. She walked 2 miles home from the Safeway. I'd have to do the calculation, the exact mileage. But her back has been killing her ever since. Now, I must be getting used to it because I walked home tonight from the Safeway. My knee only hurt twice. I have a feeling once I get a new cane where the tip isn't broken, if I were to walk every day home from the Safeway with a small amount of groceries that I could carry, I got 20 pounds of cat litter. I cannot carry all the groceries and cat litter by hand. That if I did that for months, I would probably lose weight just for sheer walking home 2 miles a day. And oddly, because I have pain pills now at work, the knee is not hurting. I'm touching the knee in my hand right now. I'm going for the wall. So, about $30. Well, Newsom is gone. People are fed up, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous, the Biden administration saying we're going to reopen the schools, but only be 1 day a week. And Kevin or somebody pointed out that we lost thousands of women in the workplace because they're having to go home and take care of their kids because there's no school. Yet we've been paying teachers their full salaries to not to teach, which I think is wrong. And the biggest Democrat union out there is the teachers union. So, by the way, in Texas and elsewhere in the country, to be sure, they're getting a blizzard this weekend, tomorrow. And much of the country has been hit. Louisville, Knoxville, Memphis, other places, massive ice storms. Fort Worth, yesterday, 100-car pileup, many dead. Very sad. So if you're in those areas impacted by the ice storms, they go all the way up to Cincinnati. Cincinnati got hit really hard. Ohio, Pennsylvania. Be careful out there on the roads this weekend. Where are you at, Bubby? 6 inches where? No, they're very good teachers, but they're also very inept teachers. And the problem when you have unions, you can't get rid of the bad ones. It's really hard to get rid of a union employee. Washington State, I presume. Yeah, I know it's snowing up there big time, too. And Portland, Oregon got hit with snow, which is a good thing in a way. Antifa can't come out and do mischief if it's a blizzard. So, and of course, as Rush Limbaugh says, young minds full of mush. And they teach them bad things about America and American history. So, I had some very good teachers in school, and I had some very bad ones, and I had one really bad one who was a total progressive and practically a communist in college. So, and he taught his students to think that if you owned stock and if you invested and you made more money from what you earned, you were an evil capitalist. Oh, and by the way, on an app on the iPad, which I tried just for fun, I now own $1 worth of Bitcoin. I set off my bank $1. $1 worth. 148,000. That might not be even that much. I don't know. Because Bitcoin went down $3 yesterday. But it was $48,000 per Bitcoin. So I have $1 worth of Bitcoin in this account. So Well, I'm not sure who QAnon is, except for that weird guy with the buffalo suit. And I'm not for defunding the schools. I'm for having schools where the kids don't come out after 12 years who can't read or write, who can't do math, who can't fill out a job application. And some people online said that you have people who get college degrees are working at McDonald's. They found out that their college degrees are effectively useless and they own hundreds of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of student loans. So we need technical people. We need people who can do plumbing, electricians, carpenters, metal workers. People are all going into computers and finance, but someone's got to build the houses and repair things. So, but there's one guy, he said, I learned more being self-educated than I ever made in school, and I'm very, very well off. And some things in college, like English 1A, French, Spanish, German, English literature, certain mathematics courses and certain science courses are actually useless in the real world. You're not going to have, unless you're an astrophysicist, you're not going to be doing anything with astronomy or biology unless you're a doctor, a nurse, or a scientist. But they require these courses to get a degree. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm a little confused. You can't read or write. You can be a Trump supporter. Well, it was not me. I have 18 or 19 bookcases in there. Oh, by the way, I also ordered a new thing for the hallway when the laundry gets out of here. It is a storage thing with drawers, wicker drawers, and it like 16. I got to assemble it. And then I can put clean laundry away. More clean laundry. So this is the first time in a month that I have not been in pain sitting here. The knee is dully throbbing. So thank God for these pills that I was given. He didn't give me many of the Flexeril, though. I could have stood another week of those. And he gave me 600 milligram Motrin. I took these last night, passed out. I put everything away and went to sleep. So I still have stuff I should show you, but I'm tired. So, problem me writing a biography, there's memory gaps. I don't remember anything. It's gone. And some things I could talk about would give the trolls ammunition, and I don't want to give them any ammunition. And there's things I can't remember that I would love to remember and talk to you about. Going to New York as a child, going to the World's Fair. I remember little snippets. To be honest with you, at Pence, I don't remember. I was in a lot of pain much of January. Spent a lot of time in last weekend. Now it's hurting. It's time to take a pill. I spent 4 days in bed icing my knee down the whole time. Other than going to the bathroom and feeding the cats, I did absolutely nothing. So, let's put it this way. Everyone on both sides know who won the election, and it was not Joe. But the deep staters, the anti-Trumpers, the rhinos, and the Democrats all wanted to get rid of President Trump because they wanted things to go back to the status quo. The swamp dwellers wanted to control things, and Trump was throwing monkey wrenches into the works. No, it's not Oxy. No, I'm not going to allow that comment. Although I feel it. The only good troll. Because advocating that is illegal. But I'm not thinking happy thoughts for trolls that cause problems for me. Why would you think I'm allergic to codeine. So I'm not going to take Oxycontin or whatever the hell it is. Codeine derivatives, morphine. There's one they gave me by mistake one day. I think it was Oxycontin. My head exploded just about practically, and my blood pressure went up to 200. So I can't take those things. I will die. My shirt in the... Oh, what the hell is that? It's orange juice. All right? I didn't get it with a napkin at the house after I sat down at City Hall Mart and opened the orange juice thing, and it spilled. It's orange juice. And don't start on Rush Limbaugh. I'm not going to allow that comment. He got those drugs. He got treated for it. He recovered. So don't start with that canard about Rush Limbaugh. And here is the fluffy cat. The fluffiest cat. Yes. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. Yes. Yes, Mr. Mouse. The number one mouse in the world. The number one mouse. The number one mouse. Yes. Love the deal. Love the deal. Yes. Love that mouse. Love that mouse. Baby boy. Baby boy. Okay. Hello, Nicole. How you doing? Good evening. Have fun. All right, Ken, you're leaving disgusting comments. And so it is time for you to go. Bye-bye. Mr. Troll, go away. Don't come in another day. The guy doesn't get it. Make a comment about Rush Limbaugh, then you come in and make a dirty comment, a crude comment. I'm not going to allow that in here. So he's out of here. So, you grow up, people. You come in and make sexual comments or rude comments. Grow up. You're presumably adults. You should know better. And if you don't know better, you need to find someone who could teach you how to act in polite society. So, I'm going to be on here. Now, anyhow, if I have any side effects, I thought it would. I made the woman at the clinic laugh. First, she asked me, "May I have your name?" And I go, "No." She said, "Why not?" "Then you'll take my name. I won't know who I am." She started laughing. Can I have your address? No, they don't know where I live. Then she asked me a phone number. Oh, you want my name? You've already got a name. Why do you need my name? You've already got an address unless you're homeless. Then she wanted my phone number. I won't know who to call. I won't know where to call me. I'll be living in the street with no name, no place to live, and no phone number. You're terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. And the other lady next to her, the other clinic worker, was breaking up, but she was trying to hold her face in. I was having fun with them. That was kind of fun. So, well, I've met a lot of people in person. I've met the writer Robert Bloch, who wrote stories about Jack the Ripper, wrote the movie Psycho, the book that Psycho was based on. I've met Darren McGavin when he was filming a movie around the corner from my apartment building on Ellis Street in San Francisco. I've met Clint Eastwood. I've met Frank Sinatra, of course, who was a friend of mine. I worked as an extra in San Francisco, so I got to talk to Carl Malden. I never became friends with him or anything, but he knew who I was. I've met Irwin Allen, the producer of many movies, and Land of the Giants, and Lost in Space, and Time Tunnel, and The Towering Inferno, and I was an extra in The Towering Inferno. Met Janet Leigh when they were filming a movie called The Monk, which George Maharis made for TV movie. She liked me. They were freezing out at Fort Point. I went out on my bicycle and I brought a case of Sterno, dropped it in the fire so they could be warm. It's 2 in the morning and I'm absolutely freezing out there in the fog. All right. I'm not going to allow that comment. That is disgusting. So this is another troll who doesn't know how to behave. Kathy's back has been screaming for about a week and a half, but when she has back pain or other pains or neck pain or headaches, sex is not on the horizon for either one of us. We're both in pain a lot. It's disgusting to come here and accuse my girlfriend of infidelity. No, it does not make you a genius. There's no osmosis. You're either born with genius or you're not. Born as a genius or you're not. I mean, I have met professors. I've had professors. I knew the late Stanton Freeman. We talked on the phone. We corresponded back and forth. I knew Donald E. Keough, the head of NICAP, the biggest UFO organization in the country in the 50s and 60s. I knew other people in the UFO field. I know people in the paranormal field. Well, my IQ was rated as 158 at one time. That is genius level, but whether or not I'm using that genius or remember, you can be the smartest person in the world and you made bad life choices, or other people made life choices for you beyond your control, like rescheduling your work hours so you couldn't go to college. Yeah, No, and you know what? I'm gonna kick you because you're just getting too much. And your name is Sidney Powell. We know where that came. You're probably an anti-Trumper. You're asking, should he say that he lost for student council and it was stolen from him? So goodbye, phony Sidney Powell. This is a pro-Trump channel. So, vaccine went fine. Oh, my, it's amazing. Hello, Kelly. Yeah, he said Kathy's been unfaithful to me, which is absolutely ridiculous. We've talked about having the physical act, and we basically came to the conclusion we'd both be dead. Or we'd be screaming in pain, so it ain't gonna happen. Being ridiculous. Both of us way too much. Both of us have too much wrong with us. I cannot do anything with my knees. It hurts. My back is bad. Her back is bad. And these trolls have come in and done that before. Kathy is sleeping with other men, and I'm like, are you out of your friggin' minds? I don't want to discuss it, but it's disgusting. So, Kathy and I have been together for a very long time, and they know that, but they want to come in and make their smarmy comments because it gets some attention. So, well, Ken got banned because he made another disgusting comment, so that's why he's got. Same with Sydney. And I'm not sure what. Hold on. Well, Kathy gave me $30 for new cane. I'm gonna look for one on the first. Mine's bent and it needs a new cane tip. So don't worry about it, Michael. I can't find your comment right now. When I was after the vaccines, waiting for the bus, my vision started blurring. That was disturbing. Let's see. There goes an idiot with his crap music. Oh, guy got on the bus last night with the pants pulled down. You could almost see his crotch. I do never understand why someone would do that. I think it's very offensive. I don't know what Michael. I don't see anything Michael said that was offensive except talking about Slabo, and Slabo got banned. As far as I know, GameStop has no earnings. You may have made profits on GameStop, and I hope you did, but wish I had some at 15. But who knows? Well, you know, I get people saying they would donate their stimulus check, they would donate this, they would donate that. Don't say you're going to do it. Be sincere and be honest. Anybody can say they'll do something and they don't do it, and then I come back, oh, such and such said this the other night and didn't do it. What does that lead me to infer? That person could be a troll. And I'm not picking on TT Boy, but I've had this in 10 years of being online. They promise. They've sent me hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars. It never happens because they have no intention to. And it's an immoral and unethical thing to do. No, you don't donate your college fund. How don't you dare? Your children need that college fund. I would return it. I wouldn't accept it. It wouldn't be right. Now, you want to send me $20 or $10 or whatever, that's fine. Help me out with cat food. I need Meow Mix. About a week of Meow Mix food, a 24 case of Meow Mix. I had to use my credit card tonight, buy food. I'm going through money like crazy this month. I spent an awful lot in Safeway in cash on the first of the month. Never done that before. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to be more careful, but so, okay. This guy's a troll because the trolls have sent me glitter envelopes and glitter bombs, so he's gone. I'm not gonna. Okay, and with that in mind, I think I'm done for tonight because this is obviously another night where the trolls come in and won't stop. So this is another reason why I really don't want to do live videos at all. And as soon as I find a way to get stickers made, that will complete section 2 of the private videos, and then I'll start taking the live videos private. People have to pay, and the trolls will never pay because they're too cheap. So that's it. This is George Senda. Have a good night. I really hate this when they come in here because then it sours my disposition for the rest of the night. I'm so damn tired of it. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay dry and stay safe out there in the icy roads and snow that's across the country, all the way from Arizona and Oregon and Washington, all the way to Ohio. So be careful out there. I have one small coin of gold that I've not verified is gold or not. I have a lot of silver. And Chattacabra could come over here one night. He wants me to value all his silver. So I'm leaving. I'm done. I've had 2 days of very tiring days, and I just, there comes a point where I need to. I have no idea what the next stop boom will be, although I would watch Stephen Gardner. He's given $8 stocks, and so is Meet Kevin. You might want to watch those videos, see what they're saying. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything except a sandwich all day. I've had 1 cup of coffee, and I really want to lie down in my bed, ice my knee down, and later on start throwing some of this stuff out in the kitchen, and just get some rest, because I got about 2 hours of sleep when I passed out last night, and then was up till about 4 in the morning because I could not sleep. It rained till about 1 a.m. last night, and then I kept hearing the door banging, the screen door, and I thought it was Mom, Cat, and Kitten. It wasn't. It was a storm. I'm fine about the... folks, there are things like eating and sleeping, and I normally take a nap between 4 and 7. I'd really like to get some sleep. I'll be on tomorrow. I have nowhere to go for the whole weekend. So, but my sleep schedule with going to the ER, I got up at 7 a.m. And today, the same thing, getting up early. I got up really early for me. I got up at 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I need to just get some sleep. And I start to fade around, what time is it anyway? Oh, 9:30. All the cats have been dead, thank God. But I start to fade about 10 o'clock at night. I have no iPad now. So it's going to be very, very boring unless I sit in front of the computer. So my cats are fine. All the kitties are fine. Tiny one, Orangey. Orangey got a pouch of real salmon, chicken of these pink salmon tonight. He was very happy. I even fed Chauncey the cat. He got a cup of food, so. No, it wasn't totally fixed because the edge of the iPad was not secured. It was not glued in right. And since it didn't have a screen protector, I put it in the arm of the bed. It went flop, cracked the left case, and of course in the glass and the digitizer, that spreads like a cancer. And suddenly you have cracks all over the screen. Well, it still worked then, but the home button had been broken by the idiot in Indiana who sent me in the envelope, which I don't have in hand right now. And it was broken in about 4 places. Well, yesterday I kept pushing on it, trying to reactivate, and it was very weird. I'm walking down the street in the pouring rain. The iPad's in the backpack. Suddenly it starts talking on the Wi-Fi and cellular. There was a video talking. It turned itself on. And of course, it got in here, turned itself off, and it's dead. I got to get it fixed. No, I'm not glad I picked Kansas City. I'm very sick and was very sick of the constant hype about the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. And I never have liked the America's team business to the Dallas Cowboys. I've never liked the America's team business to the Atlanta Braves. I don't like hype. And I got on CBS Sports, my iPad, I got to watch the replays of the game, and I don't know, Kansas City, they were a very good team in the last couple of years. I've picked them to go all the way, and they did go all the way last year, but they fell apart this year, or maybe Brady's just too good, I don't know. So, thank you. Hello, kitty cat. What kind of kitty cat you got, Killy? I love all kitties. Oh, yeah, on the way to the bus, this beautiful, beautiful orange and white tabby cat flopped when you saw this woman, but she, little tiny thing, but looked just like my former cuddle bug that was lost to me forever. And when I got up in my cane, it got frightened and ran away. But I think it's somebody's kitty. It was too well fed. It was too well groomed. It was flopping the whole time on the sidewalk. It was so cute. I left it some dry food. Whoa. Well, I would think you'd have someone behind the number 2 behind the defensive coordinator. I don't know. I haven't heard any stories, so. But then I'm not following the NFL like I used to because of all the politicalization of the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, hockey. I don't know if there's that much politicization. I'm tired of politicizing with sports. I watch sports to relax, to enjoy the sport, not to have it beaten over, not to have what's that thing, woke politics beat me over the head. Yeah, I love kitties. So thank you, Alfonso. Alberto, sorry, I can't read the small print very well. I'm going blind. Oh, great tabby, how cute. Yes, rescue the kitties, go to the pound and get a kitty or a dog, or a rabbit, guinea pig, horse, duck, chicken. A lot of animals that would love a home and love to be alive. Don't eat the chicken that you rescue, but so, like the soda. I'm not sure what the... Oh, Whiskers Jelly. Oh, what a cute name. That's cute. So, yeah, I love kitty cats. So, wait a minute. Why do you have the kitty living outside in the cold? Bring the baby in. In fact, why is it out in the outside at all? You bring it in. You give it a home. Kitties should never be outside unless it's a sunny, warm day. Kitties need to be in where they're safe and protected from predators and other cats and disease. Then you get flea products. You treat the cat for fleas, for God's sake. There are flea powders, flea liquids, flea collars. Maybe you have fleas. I don't know. All right. With that in mind, I'm going to leave. So no, you don't leave the animal out there to freeze. That's wrong. And then once it gets warmed up, okay, animal, you can go outside. The cat has feelings. It gets hurt. It will think you love it, and then you kick it outside. No, I can't accept that. Oh, that's sick. All right, I'm done. I can't take any more of this. Here's Fuzzy. Come here, Fuzzy. Here's Fuzzy. I was asking me, I haven't had Taco Bell in months, neither has Kathy. We don't have a car and they're too hard to get to. We go to Taco Bell, have to walk a block, go to Taco Bell, then walk another block to Target. Yes. My baby. All right, that's it. Have a great night, people. I'll see you tomorrow. I am done for tonight. Bye-bye, and pet your kitties and give them lots of love. Okay, this is another comment. So, Mr. Stonking Shelves is another troll. Bye-bye. Another disgusting comment to end the evening. Bye. Have a good night.